Okay, so I am no teacher, but I'm just going to share the truth. So there's a lot of Christians, like believers in God and in Jesus, and there's some mix up. Sometimes Muslims don't understand why Christians think Jesus is God, and some Christians think that Jesus is actually literally God, but he's not God. Jesus did not create all things. Jesus himself was created. You get it? When Jesus was created in Mary's belly, God was still in heaven. So how can Jesus still be God? God had sent an angel to tell Mary that she was pregnant with Jesus. So he's not God. It's a figure of speech when he says that. He was the only man who never sinned, right? The only man who never sinned at all, not once. The only man, human being to be crowned King of Kings, Lord of Lords by God. No one else who's ever lived on this entire earth, not even the angels in heaven, not even those in heaven, have been crowned King of Kings, Lord of Lords. No one else but him. He is God's work. That is God in a sense figuratively, not literally. Everything we create, everything you see or you can't see is God. He created all things. So it's him, it's his work. He is God's work. I understand this. It's not in a literal sense. He's not saying he's God figurative. Literally, he's saying he's God figuratively speaking. Meaning that is his work. That is God's work. He belongs to God. God created him. Everything that he does is God because it's God's work. It's not God literally. It's God figuratively speaking. He is not the creator of all creation. He is the creation created by the creator. That's who Jesus is. It's a figure of speech. It's not meant to be taken literally. He isn't our God. He is our king, created by our God. I understand. I understand what he means when he says that. He isn't God, but he's God. He is God's work. That is God. Everything he did, that's God. Everything he said, that's God. Because he never sinned. Everything he did was for God and because of God and about God. Everything he said was God. It's a figure of speech. He's not God literally. Figuratively speaking, yes. A lot of us get that mix up. And people be like, some out there will be like, well, he is God. He is God. He was there in the beginning. How can he be God when Jesus himself was created in Mary's belly? And not only that, God was still in heaven. God had sent an angel to tell Mary. God sent an angel to tell Mary that he was birthing a son. That she was birthing a son. And to call him Jesus, but that's not what his actual name is. But to name him the name that he told the angel to name him. So how can Jesus be God? How can Yahoo be God? Think about it. He's not. He never will be. He is a king crowned by God. The only king who's ever been crowned King of Kings, Lord of Lords. None, there will never be another one like him. The angels bow down before him. They haven't bowed down to any other man besides him. That is why he has the right to say, I am God, but not literally, figuratively speaking. Because he can tell an angel to go do something. You know what they'll do? They'll do it. Because he's their king, crowned by God, his heir. God crowned no one else with that title but him. So he has the right to say, I'm God, figuratively speaking. He'll never say that he's God literally. He even said he wasn't God. But figuratively speaking, he said he was. Because if you're thinking about it figuratively speaking, he is. Not literally. He's not literally God. He is a blessing. He loves so well. God bless y'all. I love y'all. I just wanted to share.